basically what you want to do is create barriers. So to go outside of your goal is more difficult, but in order to achieve your goal is easier. So that is ultimately like the two pairs. It should be harder to achieve and easy to achieve your goal. Create an environment like that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Good Gut Feeling podcast, where we digest modern medicine with old world wisdom. Today, we have another exciting, practical topic that you can use today to achieve your goals. Before we jump right in, quick order of business. This episode, all our other episodes, are for educational purposes only and don't take the place of your doctor's advice. Today, we're going to talk about top 6 ways that you can achieve your goals today. That you can achieve all your goals, whether it's health goals, personal goals, professional goals. We're going to deal with health goals. I really was thinking a lot about this because I have a family member who has a health issue. And despite the fact that I am providing regular care to him, providing regular checkups for him, providing him with the best supplements, providing him with his diet, and he has a whole support system at home, someone cooking for him, someone making sure that he's exercised. And despite all this, it's not happening. Every month, every couple of months, he falls off, he gains weight, he starts to feel sick, and then we start the cycle again where he improves, but the improvements are not sustainable. So how do we help him? How do we help ourselves? Because many of us have this problem. Many of us have trouble starting. Some of us can start and then we fall off. How can we maintain consistency in reaching our goals? It requires steps every day. But what are the steps? And today I'm going to talk about 6 steps. 5 of them are evidence-based steps from applied behavioral analysis, and 1 of them is mine. And I think if we utilize them for any goal, we'd be unstoppable. We can literally achieve any goal. So what are the 6 steps? What are the 6 steps to achieving our goals? Number 1, identify my goal. Sounds really, really basic. Well, what's my goal? But it's not so basic, because if we are specific, like if I say I want to lose weight, okay, well, I lost half a pound. I technically lost weight. Or do I want to lose 50 pounds? And that seems so overwhelming. So we need to come up with a goal that's realistic, but is also challenging, that is really fulfilling. Like, am I going to feel great if I lost half a pound? Probably not. So what is your goal? Is it to lose weight? But what is the number? What is a realistic number that you can reach within a certain amount of time? So maybe you want to lose 100 pounds, but losing 100 pounds sounds overwhelming. So maybe you want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. That sounds reasonable. And then you can extend your goal. I want to lose another 10 pounds in 2 months. I want to lose another 20 pounds in 3 or 4 months, whatever that is. So set a goal. The goal should be clear, the goal should be challenging, and the goal should be realistic. This is number 1. Create a specific, realistic goal. If your goal is to eat healthy is very vague. What does healthy mean? So I want to, number 1, exclude all processed foods. I want to eat only whole foods. Number 2, I want to eat within a time restricted period. I don't want to eat after 6 p.m. I want to get a 16-hour fast under my belt every night. Okay, that's pretty good. So pick very specific goals. You could have 10 of them, you could have 1 of them, you could have 100 of them. But each goal should be realistic, specific, and somewhat challenging, that you would feel good when you reached your goal. That's very important. Number 2, modify your environment so that it would help you achieve your goal. What does that mean? Well, let's say I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, but I keep ice cream in my freezer. That's a big temptation, because if I get an urge for ice cream and I don't have ice cream in my fridge, well, it's going to take multiple steps. I have to get in my car, I have to go to the store has to be open. So I have to go some delivery service, but again, I have to go on my computer. There's multiple steps that at some point may stop me, like, wait a second, what am I doing? It's not that easy. When we have multiple steps to do something that is not desirable, those multiple steps create a cushion, they create a barrier, they create a gate that kind of protect us. It gives us a little bit of a time cushion before we just grab. Because a lot of times when we have an urge for something, if we just give it a few minutes, that urge will go away. But if we kind of jump on that urge right away, then we don't even give ourselves a chance that maybe we can overcome that urge. And if it's something too easy, it's right there, it's in my freezer, all I have to do is open the freezer, that's a big temptation. You could say, let's say my goal is to work out more. Well, I need to make sure that let's say I work out at home, my gym clothes are next to my bed. My gym clothes are clean. My sneakers are next to my bed. If I go to the gym, I can already gym clothes also. Let's say I have a class. I can already have my alarm on for the specific class that I like. I can search for the class that I want from the night before, have my schedule planned that at 10 a.m. when that amazing Pilates class that I want to go to, I'm already in my car at 9:30 to get there on time. This is why a trainer can be really good too, because it really keeps us accountable. So whatever that is, prepare your environment so that it's easy for you to achieve your goal. So you don't need that extra step to move forward. Basically, what you want to do is create barriers. So to go outside of your goal is more difficult, but in order to achieve your goal is easier. So that is ultimately like the two pairs. It should be harder to achieve and easy to achieve your goal. Create an environment like that. Number 3 is maintaining a log. That's really, really critical. And that's really been studied for a lot of behaviors, because if you write something down and tomorrow I have to look at it, I'm not going to want to write something down that's not good. So let's say my goal is to go to sleep early. My goal is to go to sleep by 10. But I'm kind of procrastinating and my TV show's on. But if I have to write it down and tomorrow I'm going to say that I went to bed at midnight, I'm not going to love myself tomorrow. So I'm going to turn that TV show off rather than write down that time. Because often it's very easy. We can lie to ourselves. We could cheat. Oh, maybe it wasn't that late. I don't remember looking at the clock, but it's on paper. It's on paper. So tomorrow, I need to feel good about myself. So I would rather turn off the TV than feel bad about myself tomorrow. So keep a log. Keeping a log with diet is an effective way to lose weight, actually. That's been proven. So write down everything you eat. If you know you're going to look tomorrow that you ate that candy bar and it's not going to make you happy, then writing it down may be a preventative measure. So whatever it is, if a cheat day that you've included into your schedule, into your diet, great, because that's proactive. But being reactive, jumping on the impulse, that is something that we don't want to see in that log, that we don't want to see on paper, and we might not do it. Number 4 is announce your goals. Find someone and tell them, hey friend, I am going to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. Once we announce it, it adds to the accountability. Someone already knows. It's not like I can tell myself, wait, I really wasn't planning on losing the 10 months, the 10 pounds. I can maybe wait until after X, Y, and Z, after I finish this project, and after I finish that project, and after I finish my vacation. I already told someone, and that person is going to hold me accountable. Just like that paper is going to hold me accountable, that person is going to hold me accountable. Announcing has a power to it. You don't have to announce it publicly on media. You could announce it to your friend. You could announce it to your family member, your spouse, your business partner, whoever it is that's going to support you in that process. It could be your doctor. It could be your trader. It could be your coach. You pick someone and you let them know, I am going to do this. Keep me accountable. Number 5, related to number 4, find an accountability partner. Find someone, maybe they have something that they would like to work on as well, and they would also love your help. And you can keep each other accountable. So your goal is to stop eating sugar, and their goal is to exercise more. And then you tell them, hey, I'm going to stop eating sugar. I'm going to keep a log. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to announce it to you, and I want you to keep me accountable. And then your friend is going to say, okay, great. I'm going to do that for you, but for me, can you make sure that I wake up early enough to go to the gym? Maybe call each other, check up on each other. Hey, did you wake up to go to the gym? How was your workout? There's strength in unifying two people to achieve goals. If the two goals are the same, great. And if the two goals are not the same, that's still okay. You don't have to have the same goals. You're both supporting each other in your own unique goals, which is fine. If you find someone who has the same goal, even better. That's even better. So, groups like Weight Watchers or even groups like Alcoholics Anonymous, they have a lot of these steps built into their programs because they know what works. They have accountability partners. They announce their goals. They identify their goals. All those things are critical factors. We have to be very, very clear with what we say, who we say it to, and finding someone to really keep us on track. And number 6 is my own, because I have a habit of being very strict and tough with myself, and sometimes it works against you. So if you set a goal to go to bed by 9 o'clock and you went to bed at 10, the next day you have 2 options, or you have a range of 2 options. One option is, I failed, I didn't go to bed at 9, I went to bed at 10, 11, 12, whatever that time was. I'm never going to achieve my goals. I'm going to be exhausted forever. Or the other option is, yesterday's in the past. I can't change it. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to forgive myself, and I'm going to move on. And today's a fresh new day. Has nothing to do with yesterday. It didn't work out yesterday. Today does not have to be yesterday. The past does not necessarily have to create our future unless we cannot let go of it. So let go of it. Okay, I'm done. I failed yesterday, but that day is gone. Today is a brand new day. And I'm going to be kind to myself. I forgive myself. Yesterday was hard. X, Y, and Z happened. Today, I'm going to make active steps to prevent that from happening. I'm going to learn from my mistakes, but I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I'm going to be kind to myself. And that's going to allow me to move forward and grow. And you know what? Maybe day 1 and day 2 and day 3 and day 4 were amazing. Day 5, again, went to bed late. Get right back on that horse. Get on that horse. No blame, no guilt, no shame, right back on. It's almost inevitable that we are going to fall. It's almost inevitable that we're not going to be perfect. It's almost inevitable that we're not going to be able to have a consistent upward trajectory. It's going to be like little ups and downs. As long as the overall trajectory is moving up, that's fine. Maybe day 5 is going to be a little lower than day 4, but day 6 is going to come right back. So top 6 amazing steps to get to your goals, your health goals, your personal goals, your professional goals. Because remember, you're going to go to the doctor, and the doctor's going to tell you what to do. But at home, you are going to be with yourself. Most of the time, you're not with a doctor or with a trainer or with a coach. You're going to be with yourself. So you have to create a system that's sustainable, and it's going to help you achieve your health goals. If you like this episode, we have a lot of content on wholegut.com, WHOLEGUT.com. Stay healthy, stay gutsy, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.